Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Now, everybody's talking about Stephen Jackson saying what he said. I heard what he said. Shout out to Casino for Life. Shout out to others out there who did the video. But me, I don't care. And people are like, well, if you don't care, why are you making a video? Because I'm trying to give you guys what you guys need to hear. And it's stop glorifying these buck dancers. Okay? Stephen Jackson is a buck dancer. He's a snake. He backstabs you in your back. And he only plays the field. He only plays what'll benefit him. Shannon, like I said, Shannon is big. Like I told everybody, Shannon is probably the most entertaining guy on TV. My issue with Shannon is his continuation to tear down black athletes. Jimmy Graham came out and blasted everybody and said, listen, Jameis Winston is a great leader. So y'all need to get off his back. And it's F the Falcons. See, people don't understand it's a rivalry game as well. And everybody was in agreement. But no, you wanted to throw the guy you wanted to throw under, which is a black quarterback. Like you always do. I don't know what your issue is. I don't know. I don't think you love yourself, Shannon. I think you really hate yourself. I believe you hate yourself. I believe you don't I don't believe that you understand the power that you have by your voice and by saying certain things. I think you think it's okay, but it's not. You're around the king of buck dancers. Shout out to Slim Thug. I feel you where you come from. I got love for Slim Thug, man. H-Town, that's like my third home, man. H-Town, the Berg is my first home. Jayville's my second. Third is H-Town, and fourth is right here, El Paso. These are my four homes. But F Shannonsharpe. F him. And I'm glad that they're going down on him and cussing him out because, for one, you continuously love the attention. You just blasted Jameis Winston for no reason. Everybody came out to defend Jameis on the team. Even former players said, dude, we were teammates with Jameis. Jameis is a great person, great leader. He wouldn't even be trying to think that way. They just did that to help out Williams. And I like to ask Arthur Smith, where was that energy when they was putting all these points on you? You should have been on the sideline after a touchdown when they took the lead going off. But see, that's how you've been all year. You've been all year like, it's cool, I'm just going to take it. And Dennis Allen should be removed as head coach. I don't care whether it was your decision or not. You always back your players. And this is the problem with coaches. This is why Sean Payton lost the team. And I told y'all he lost the team. He didn't back his players up. Now, if Shannonsharpe doing all of this buck dancing, right? If John Elway would have been like, yo, let's get this TD for such and such, he wouldn't have said nothing. He'd have defended his teammate. Shannonsharpe has gone Hollywood. And he's gone entertainment-wise. But Slim Thug, I don't feel sorry for this dude. Oh, he was on the show being called this and that. Hey, man, nobody told him to take that. Shannon could have left a long time ago. Shannon has the power to make his own stuff happen. He don't need First Take. He don't need these shows. And this is the problem with black people. We always think we need somebody when we could do it ourselves. Like the Jonathan Major situation. Ain't no black person in entertainment came out to protect him or talk up for him. And this is the problem. This is why I keep telling people we're our own worst enemy. It ain't whites, it ain't Asians, it ain't all these people, it's us. they're using us in media. They're using us in media to tear down one another. And they've been doing it for like decades and years. But we're so stupid, we don't think about that. We just be like, man, I just don't like this dude, how he be. You know, I just don't like this dude because of his success. Stephen Jackson was going to come out and say that stuff because Stephen Jackson's an attention whore himself. These guys all want attention. They're pissed off that Cat didn't go on their channel and market. Cat did what he was supposed to do. He marketed his show. Everybody say, oh, he's bitter about Kevin. It's not bitterness. Why would he be bitter and he's making damn near 8 figures? Like he's bringing money in. Y'all act like Cat don't bring money in. Like, I don't see jealousy. I just think he look at Kevin Hart as, nigga, you not better than me. And you never been. And they putting you in all this stuff because you're willing to do certain things to get places. That's why when people try to cap for Kevin Hart, Charlemagne, Aries Spears, Kevin Hart's out here kissing men on the lips, out here wearing dresses, something he said he would never do. Why would he go wear a dress? Oh, I know why. Because they told him if you don't wear this dress, you're done. And Kevin Hart couldn't go back to be the same dude he was. Shannonsharpe had to put on that damn makeup looking like gold dust out there. You know why? Because that's them saying if you don't do as we say or look feminine, then we're just gonna get rid of you. We'll cut you. And they'll find ways out of your contract. They'll make up some bull crap. So that's what I'm saying. You guys over here capping and stuff for all these people. Y'all over here praising Shannonsharpe for what? Shannonsharpe is he's one of the problems in media. He's tearing down all of our black athletes. He has been tearing down Lamar for 5 years now. 5 years. He hasn't said one word about Josh Allen. He hasn't said one word about Lawrence. He ain't said one word about Joe Burrow. He ain't say one word about Kenny Pickett. He ain't say one word about Herbert. He ain't say one word about any of these white athletes or any other basketball or the Brownies. I mean, he doesn't say nothing about the Brownies. Oh, I know why. Because the whole damn ESPN is clutch, allegedly. You guys are out here capping for these guys. I don't cap for them. I don't care if people are attacking you, coming at you. Nigga, like I said, Stephen Jackson was coming at you. That's what he does. He's a salamander-ass nigga. Like I had to tell my boy, like, who the hell is Stephen Jackson beat up? Some white boys in the stands? Stephen Jackson ain't never beat up nobody like that, man. Y'all be trying to put these guys on pedestals. That nigga's a basketball player. And he always went after niggas who was weak. The nigga choked Steve Francis out and shit just to do it. You know, Steve apologized and all that later, I believe. But, I mean, dude, this dude get tough with people he know he can get tough with. So you guys be looking up and giving these guys way too much credit. I'm going to put the phone down and, because I'm finna eat, so you guys can still hear my voice. Now everybody is jumping out the window about what Cat said. Everybody is trying their hardest to find a way to try to find a way to protect their white masses. All of these guys are protecting somebody higher than them. Sharpe went on First Take and on his own show with Ocho Cinco and said they should cut Jameis Winston. But yet, don't have the same energy for Kenny Pickett, who allegedly decided not to back up Mason Rudolph because he was mad about his job being lost. So, what are we talking about? So it's like, what are we talking about? You jumped off the rail, then you had your other buck dancing partner, and then you had the queen of buck dancers in Mali. Well, the queen in tearing down at black athletes in Mali. Go at Jameis Winston. Then tried to beat Tampa Bay up. He trying to act like Bruce Arians wasn't throwing the ball all over the field. Jameis Winston threw for over 5,000 yards. Yeah, he threw 30 picks because you're throwing the ball 90% of the time. This is what I was trying to explain to people, like, dude, you're throwing the ball. If you throw the ball 90% of the time, you're going to get at least 2 balls thrown away or 2 balls that are picks. You know, you guys act like Jameis wanted to throw the ball to the other team. Sometimes the receivers didn't run the right route. We've seen Mike Evans doesn't know how to run routes but to go on a slant. If that. He did good under Lovie Smith. He was balling out under Lovie Smith. I believe they made the playoffs. They lost. And then the following year, they didn't do well because of injuries. But you know who they blamed? They blamed Jameis Winston. Then Jameis Winston went to New Orleans. And, the next year, Bruce Arians came in because they only gave Lovie Smith 2 years, which I find hard to believe how Bruce Arians or Shiano were able to coach longer, but hey, that's another story. We know why. So the next year, Tom Brady had the whole playbook changed for him. They were trying to do Bruce Arians' playbook. Tom Brady was getting frustrated because he's like, look, we can't throw the ball like this. We have to be able to mix it up. Then during the bye week, Brady, Arians, and the GM sat down. The GM had to he had to tell Bruce Arians, you got to chill out, because Tom Brady was getting fed up. He was getting fed up with all of his slick comments in the media, all of his sly comments out there. He told him he needs to chill. So after they won the Super Bowl, everybody trying to act like Bruce Arians did something when he didn't. Everybody knows Tom Brady. So let me ask you, Shannon, if they would have did the playbook that they did for Tom Brady, you mean to tell me Jameis would have did a lot better? Look what he did in New Orleans before he got hurt. He was balling. They got to the playoff game. they threw Jameis Winston in for a play. He threw a bomb for a touchdown. That really helped the Saints out. Everybody was like they should have gone with Jameis at that time because Drew Brees, his arm wasn't that good. You know, his arm wasn't good. His arm basically was about done. So, all this you said about Jameis never really had a coach who ever tried to develop him but Lovie Smith. But the Bucs are dumb. They've always been dumb as an organization. Now they got Baker Mayfield. Now you trying to praise the white guy and throw the brother man under the bus. But see, the average fan in the NFL ain't gonna understand because they're racist already. The average NFL fan is already racist and prejudiced because they already jealous because they can't do what these black athletes can do. But they feel like because they buy the jerseys, buy the tickets, they can just say and do whatever they want with black athletes. And when black athletes beat the shit out of them, they want to go sue like some bitches, right? Now, I don't know what your problem is. You know, I don't know what your problem is, but nobody cares about you, bro. Like, straight up. I don't care, yeah, you had numbers, that's good, whatever. You did the Katt Williams thing, nigga. Katt Williams made your show even more better. Even much more better. Because before that, you were kind of mid, dog. I'm just gonna be real. You're not a great interviewer. You don't really talk about anything. Then you did Trevor Ariza dirty. You had Trevor Ariza on the show tell you that Kobe is 1A, LeBron 1B. Wasn't dissing LeBron. And you went on your show next day and did some of the bitch ass nigga shit I've ever seen in my life. You talk about that man on the show with that buck dancer. But Slim Thug and them ain't gonna talk about that, right? They're gonna give you praise because, oh, Skip Bayless was the mean white guy. Nigga, Skip Bayless made you, nigga. He put your bitch ass on. When nobody know about you, you'll still be the nigga who had a false allegation against you for groping a woman in the elevator, nigga. That's what you would be. And I don't give a damn if people come by here like, man, why are you going in on Uncle Shay Shay, man? Uncle Gay Gay, nigga, that's that nigga name. Hell out of here. Y'all guys capping for all these buck dancers, dog, but then real brothers come out, y'all want to eviscerate them. Y'all would have talked bad about them. Crazy. It's crazy, man. Crazy as hell. But that's what y'all do. Because y'all are in love with entertainers instead of in love with the project and the substance. And that's what y'all do. Y'all fall in love with the celebrities, the entertainment, but you guys don't fall in love with the substance. Now, Stephen Jackson is a bitch too, dog. So you got two bitches going back and forth. Well, not back and forth. You got one dude who's jealous and mad because the other one's successful more than him. You know, no, listen, I don't like Shannon Sharpe, but Shannon Sharpe has a way better platform than you. You and fake tough guy Barnes done got your card pulled and nobody believing your act. And the knuckleheads are better than y'all bums anyway. Q Rich and D Miles are real. That's why everybody goes to their show. That's why everybody shows them love every time they get a chance, because they're real men. See, they had Isaiah Thomas on the show. They didn't go behind his back on some sneak diss, getting some views type shit. But you went and go get Charles Oakley, who's Michael Jordan's bag boy, to talk some shit. You're a coward. You're a chump. So is Shannon. Shannon, you a buck dancer. You a guzzler. So I don't want to hear this, y'all trying to cap for one of these bum ass niggas. You know, shout out to Justin Warner, man. Justin, I mean, look, I had to tell Josh last night, like, y'all guys jump out the building. Jameis wasn't his call. It was the team's call. And everybody, you saw how his teammates had his back? That's what being a great teammate is. When your other teammates trusting you to do something. Dennis Allen was the one in the wrong. Dennis Allen, I don't know why he was explaining himself to Arthur Smith. He was acting all scared. Like, man, get this nigga from being a coach. He's weak. You're supposed to defend your players regardless of the decision they make. And then you talk about it later. You should have talked about that later after the cameras was out. Now you tried to throw Jameis and them under the bus to try to protect your ass. You did a Sean Payton. Well, I can't blame you because you was under Sean Payton for like 3 or 4 years. So, hey, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, right? Just really disrespectful, dude. Really disrespectful. You should have had your guys back, dog. You should have had your guy back, and you didn't, because you a chump. And you deserve, dog, to get demoted. Now, you're a great defensive coordinator, but you are not a good head coach. So, that's all I had to give you guys. Congratulations to Michigan again. Shout out to T-Man for Michigan winning, and F Alabama and Saban. Y'all deserve to lose. Y'all weren't even supposed to be there. And F Georgia too. Half our team sat out, bitch ass niggas. We out. Deezy.